So I've got the bowsprit away, flying jib away. Boat looks a lot cleaner and tidier now. I've just found a place for the boom. That's not a bad place for the boom. It still allows me maybe to even sit there. And yeah, I think it would stay out of the way. So we'll give that a test. See if any lines get in the way or caught on it. But it seems to want to sit there quite nicely and just in between there. So as long as you're not using any lines and stuff, it's quite good. I'm not going to use the boom today. Too much like hard work. We have sat here very nicely. There's a pretty strong current here, actually. As we were motoring in, the river really is ploughing through, and it's really quite deep. So I didn't have the guts to go any further, but yeah, it was quite. I wonder how far we could get up. If we had Tadpole with us, gosh, we could have gone up there. We could have motored up there, couldn't we, really? I wonder if we should. I don't want to be that fool. There's no one else here. I mean, there are a few ribs over there, you know, for those guys if I got into trouble, but I don't want to be that fool that sailed up the river and got stuck. So yeah, maybe I've answered the question myself there. It's not much water, but always give bilges a bit of a bilge pump before we go for a sail. We didn't take much water on board on the beach down here, so I am mildly concerned, but not very concerned as to where that beef is coming from. We'll check it when we get back. But we are empty. Didn't take many pumps, so maybe we did take a little bit on board on the way down here. Not sure. Isn't doing her job. You can see from the telltales that the wind is literally going sort of that way. We may be able to get a broad reach in on this. I don't know. All the way back. That would be cool. Just one tack all the way back. I'll enjoy that. So I think what we'll do, here's a bow of the boat, we'll get the mainsail hoisted, point the boat that way, and we'll come off the wind, and we'll probably try and, well, actually we want to go that way, don't we? So we can get right over there, and then we've got a shouting chance of cutting all the way across the lake on a broad reach, a very broad reach. Otherwise, I might get the jib stick out and we could do a run. That would be interesting as well. It's a bit breezy to be doing all that though. That's my only worry. We'll see. All three sails are up, and we're kind of broad reaching. And we're motoring down across the lake now. So let's go this way and broad reach. Or beam reach at least. As far as we can go, get an idea of where we can go and make our way home. There you go, you see, look there. So yeah, that's where she's happiest. I just whacked my head, or that whacked my head. The block might not have a boom, this boat, but it sure as hell is a big fat block, and when it's flapping in the wind, really hurts your head. I might have even checked my head. I could even have a cut there, but I'm okay. Right, let's get going. Oh man, it's so hard to use this phone and in one hand and do everything in the other, especially in these conditions. But we're managing to broad reach now. Just, if you just move, yeah, about there. If we aim for that sort of little dark tree, I think that's Pirates Cove even. We seem to be travelling at a merry old speed. When we get a little puff, we're up to 6 miles an hour. And at the moment, we are 4.5. Here's a little puff. Look at that. I tried to get the pole in and it's just a bit crazy today. I haven't used it for ages, the pole, and so we're not going to run. We're not going to run or wing on wing today, but we're going to need only a few little jibes, I think, if we play our cards right. Maybe one down there to the near the camping or Llangower train station. Maybe one somewhere around the White House and then one home. Something like that. Oh wow, it's just suddenly started raining. But just look at the speed we've got. Six point 6.1 we had there. This boat reaches with the best of them. Just don't like beating. Don't like the kerfuffle that comes with the boom. It's not ideal. The boom does sit very low on the mast, so you've got to be really careful of it. And I've talked to someone about, well, potentially just, you know, with that slip knot, you can just shove the mast up. You don't need jaws or anything up there, you know, but, you know, shoving the gaff up a little bit further to make the sail a bit higher. You could do it, and, oh, my glove is here. Yes, you could do that, but you run the risk of the gaff bending, potentially snapping in bad weather, and also that you will move the sail up higher. So, you know, you've got a lot of problems that can come with that as well, you know, unbalancing the boat. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, look at that, 6.1. Could be in for a speed record today, although I doubt it, because I think our speed record was like on the lake in that terrible early season weather was like 7.4, was it? We're not going to beat that today. That was gunnels in the water. Crazy that was. Our actual speed limit, speed record on this boat and all boats, oh sorry little seagull, is, I think, was it 8 something going through Abermenai Point or channel. we were squeezed through there like a cork in a bottle and popped out the other end. Gosh. Whoa, it is raining now. Look at that. Can't believe we're right by the camping already. Look at this. If I just zoom in, this is the camping, our little, and the enchanted forest just here. Got the centreboard about a third up. To be honest with you, I don't really like the centreboard down all the way, even when I'm beating. I feel the boat sometimes trips up itself. The mirror definitely trips up itself when you're jibing and tacking. Does not like the board all the way down, in my opinion, anyway. As soon as I got that tip and started using it, I found tacking and jibing in the mirror way easier. Just everything went smoothly. Right, we're getting quite close now. No, isn't it sad? Hardly, well, there's no camper vans. I don't even know if it's open. Right, we need to jibe. The wind has definitely died down. Really has died down now. But then suddenly you'll get like a whoosh and a big, big gust. which is why I'm not putting the spinnaker up. The spinnaker might also put more force on that bowsprit than the flying jib did, so yeah, we don't want that to happen. I just had like visions of that snapping in half, one half flicking over here and gashing my head, and then the other half like dangling in the flying jib and cutting up all the sails. So I thought, oh my god, it was bending so much that I thought, yeah, that's gotta come in. Weather station? Haven't seen much of the weather station, have we? So because we're doing so well, I've started the stopwatch just to see how quickly we can get back from the weather station and do the sort of reaching arm of the long distance challenge. It'll just be interesting to see, won't it? Doing a steady 4.2 miles an hour actually. I'm actually enjoying, you know, broad to beam reaching actually. You know, maybe I've actually drived a few more times than I said I was going to, but I'm enjoying the sail. It's brilliant. Just getting a little bit of speed, a bit more air in the sails, coming onto the wind a bit more, instead of, you know, trying to almost run, which this boat doesn't really like to do either. It's perfect weather for the sea, this actually. You know, I don't know what the wind speed is now, but it seems that the lugger likes, you need, you know, enough wind would then raise the sea state too much, or there's just simply not enough wind to move her satisfactorily. So yeah, it is a conundrum for me with the lugger. I love this boat, but it does have a few Achilles heels, and I'll do a post on that when the season's ended, I think. But right now I got to jibe because we're running out of water. Smash through Marker F over there, and there's the White House. It always takes so little time to reach back, even if you're jibing all the way. I have thoroughly enjoyed this sail. It's absolutely stunning, this sail. We're doing knots actually. I didn't realise I got the speed in knots, not miles an hour. We're doing, you know, averaging 5 knots. We're doing full speed, but the wind is so calm. Hardly heeling over. Just absolutely beautiful. Oh, we're actually heeling. Look at that, 5.8 knots. What's that in miles an hour? Oh, what? I put it in kilometres. It's at least 6. There's the moorings just over there. Oh, just came a little bit too close to the wind there. So the jibe eastward is more straight across the lake, and then our westward sort of jibe is much deeper up the lake. I don't think we'll make it on the next jibe, but I think we'll make it on the one after. This is buoy 8. We're going to actually get around. We're going to jibe around buoy 8, which is brilliant. Here's the bridge, or as I call it, the bridge. It's not really the bridge. I remember when they were building that the first year we were here. Not a soul on the lake today. Not a soul. The only thing we saw were those kids in rowing boats right at the bottom of the lake. Look at this, 6.8, 6.9, 7. Oh, little gust there. Not a massive one, but the speed was just building. I was like, oh, like now, just a lovely little gust. Ooh. Look at this. 7, can we get 7.1? Come on, I'm going to beam reach just to see if we can get it. No, I don't think so. Whoop. Oh, here we go. How cool is that? Yeah, just got a bit of a wind coming in. Look at that. You can see the lake is just a bit more grumpier, the water. So you know there's a bit of wind building there, sorry. We might have to do some circuits. We're a bit early to go home, really. Woo! I couldn't resist. I did a couple of circuits, but I mean, I was like, hanging on, you know. 7.2 miles an hour we got. And then we had to beat up and then I reached back here. And I think there's some really quite bad weather coming in now. So, you know, tomorrow's supposed to be really quite bad. So this could be coming in a bit earlier than expected. The heavens have also just opened. So I think it's time to call it a day. We've had a good old sail today, and the beat was brilliant and the reach was even better. So I'm really, really chuffed at that. Actually, what I did on my last circuit, you see the two white yachts just in the middle here. I actually sailed around those 2 yachts and jibed behind the this yacht here. At the club say to do that, sail through the moorings. It's really good practice. So I notice a lot of them do that. There we go. So yeah. Oh, and I think just towards the end of this sail today, I got my mojo back, you know. If you don't sail for a while, you lose your mojo, you know, and you just get scared and fearful and weird, you know, all that sort of weird stuff. But today I was just like, wow. Even when it was gusting, I was just like, hey, this is amazing, you know, it's brilliant. So yeah, really, really chuffed. Really good sail today. Thank you for watching. Oh, you look at the weather and you know, after not sailing for a little while, you lose your sort of edge and you do wonder, oh, is it going to be nice? And then I came down here and it was freezing cold, dark, raining, windy, and but you get in the boat, you go for a sail, and boy, was it worth it. I'm so glad we came. Shame we couldn't get some of those projects done, but hey, can't have everything. So good sail, good sail. So I'm hoping you liked both sails, the beat and then the reach back. I certainly enjoyed both of them for you know, for both reasons really. They were just glorious, weren't they? And yeah, I'm really chuffed I'm really chuffed we came down and we sailed and we got through. I'm hoping my phone is going to be adequate, so again, apologies. Whoa, it's skidding, crikey, can't get through the water here. But again, apologies for, you know, just forgetting my cameras. All that being said, thanks for watching again, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.